Frank the pilot here, a retired airline pilot with over 36 years of flying experience. In the United States of America, there's over 1.3 million lawyers and 1.1 million doctors, but there's only about 150,000 airline transport pilots. Pilots are the most federally regulated profession in this country, but flying jets around the world for an airline is a great career. How do you become an airline pilot? There are various paths to becoming an airline pilot. I acquired my private pilot's license in England while serving in the United States Air Force at age 20. I went to Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University in Daytona Beach to acquire the commercial pilot's license with an instrument rating and a certified flight instructor's license, and I graduated with a bachelor's degree in aeronautical science at age 24. One of the best ways to accumulate pilot in command multi-engine flight time is to enroll flight students to pay to teach you how to fly airplanes. Then I worked out a deal with the Trans-American Airways owner to rent the Piper Seminole, the PA-44-180, at cost so I can accumulate the required flight hours to take the multi-engine flight instructor rating exam. At 25 in Atlanta, commanding aircraft November 810 Kilo, I passed the multi-engine instrument instructor flight check ride. To date, this was the most challenging flight check ride I had accomplished. Not only did I have to pilot the airplane from the right seat and meet all the FAA instrument, commercial, and multi-engine flight standards, but I also had to instruct the check pilot as if he was the student and demonstrate my instructor capability. With this new multi-engine instructor license, I was authorized to instruct basic and instrument students in multi-engine airplane. Instructing enables you to build up flight time while getting paid, and multi-engine pilot flight time was extremely valuable in strengthening my resume in order to get hired at that major airline company. You also need an airline transport pilot's license to fly for major airlines. The airline transport pilot license, better known as ATP, authorizes you to act as pilot in command of a scheduled air carrier, an aircraft having a max gross weight that is, of over 12,000 pounds or over 9 passenger seats. All airline captains have an ATP license. At age 25, with just 1,500 hours of flight time, the minimum required is 1,500 hours, I passed the rigorous written exam for the Federal Aviation Administration Airline Transport Pilot License. Then I arranged a deal with the Midnight Express owners to rent their Cessna 402 aircraft at cost so I can take the ATP flight exam. At age 26, in Jacksonville, with a total pilot flight time of 1,652 hours, I passed the Airline Transport Pilot Flight Check Ride exam, which requires the highest level of pilot ability. The ATP licensed applicant must pass a pilot knowledge test and a practical test on aviation law, aircraft general knowledge, flight planning and monitoring, human performance and limitations, meteorology, operation procedures, principles of flight, communications during instrument weather and VFR weather, performance, general navigation, radio communications, radio navigation, instrumentation, and weight and balance. The pilot license flight standards in the United States of America is very hard. To become an airline pilot, you need at least a commercial pilot's license with an instrument rating, a college degree, preferably in aviation or something similar, and at least 1,500 hours of flight experience. Obtaining the ATP license and the college degree in aeronautics was 2 pieces of that 3-piece puzzle I had accomplished to get that ultimate perfect airline pilot job. Now I needed to build up my resume with valuable quality pilot time. Pilot and command time, jet time, turbojet time, and multi-engine time are very valuable quality flight experiences that airlines are looking for. Watch my next vlog on how I got that major airline interview and what happened during the interview. I am so happy I got that airline job at age 26. And I love talking about flying and aviation to inspire you. Enjoy the day, if not the night.